Imagine you're sitting across from someone who seems charming at first. They're confident, charismatic, and know exactly what to say to make you feel special. But then as time passes, things begin to shift. They start dismissing your feelings, making everything about themselves, and belittling you when you least expect it. The respect you once felt for them slowly fades, replaced by frustration and confusion. If you've ever encountered a narcissist, you'll know how this feels. But the big question is, how do you handle someone who disrespects you, especially when that person is a narcissist? You're about to discover how to deal with someone who is not only disrespecting you, but actively undermining your self-worth. Trust me, you won't believe what happens next. Let's begin this journey together. Before we dive into strategies, let's get one thing clear. Narcissists are often masters at manipulation. They can make you feel like you're the problem when in reality, they are the ones causing the issues. The narcissist's behavior is often rooted in insecurity, but they project an image of perfection to avoid confronting their own feelings of inadequacy. They need admiration and control, and they often achieve this by disrespecting others. Now think about the last time a narcissist disrespected you. Perhaps they belittled your accomplishments, or used your vulnerabilities against you. Maybe they ignored your needs, or interrupted you in conversations. If this sounds familiar, then you're not alone. As you read on, keep in mind that the goal isn't just to survive the interaction with a narcissist, but to reclaim your peace, your self-respect, and your power. But before we get too deep into this, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with anyone who might benefit from this. We're about to unravel the layers of narcissistic behavior and equip you with tools to handle it effectively. Understanding the narcissist. The first step in dealing with a narcissist who disrespects you is to understand what you're up against. Narcissists thrive on admiration, and they can't stand being challenged or questioned. They often exhibit patterns of behavior that are harmful, including gaslighting, manipulation, and emotional abuse. A narcissist will rarely take responsibility for their actions. Instead, they may deflect, project, or blame others for their problems. So, if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, whether personal or professional, it's crucial to understand that their disrespect is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of their need to feel superior, and they will often use you as a pawn in their game. Don't be fooled by the charm. While they may seem caring and considerate at first, their true nature will eventually surface. They'll put you down, either subtly or overtly, to make themselves feel better. It's important to be aware of this pattern. Now, how do you deal with this? Set boundaries and stick to them. One of the most effective ways to handle a narcissist is by setting clear boundaries. Narcissists often test limits, so it's essential to establish boundaries early on. You need to communicate what behavior is unacceptable, and more importantly, you must be prepared to enforce these boundaries. For example, if a narcissist interrupts you during a conversation, calmly but firmly let them know that it's not acceptable. If they belittle your achievements, stand your ground and assert that their opinions don't define you. Setting these boundaries sends a clear message that you won't tolerate disrespect. But here's the catch. Narcissists don't like being told no. They may push back, escalate their behavior, or even try to make you feel guilty for asserting yourself. This is where you need to be unwavering. The moment you allow them to cross a boundary, they'll feel empowered to do it again and again. But guess what? You'll be surprised at how much respect you'll start to regain once you stand up for yourself. The more consistent you are, the more likely they are to start respecting your boundaries, even if begrudgingly. Don't engage in their drama. Another important aspect of handling a narcissist is learning not to engage in their drama. Narcissists thrive on chaos. They'll create conflict just to keep things exciting and to draw attention to themselves. If you allow yourself to be dragged into their drama, you're only playing into their hands. So when a narcissist disrespects you, don't react emotionally. Don't get caught up in their attempt to provoke a reaction. Instead, stay calm and composed. Practice emotional detachment. The more you disengage from their emotional manipulation, the less power they have over you. This might feel unnatural at first. After all, when someone disrespects you, your instinct is to defend yourself or retaliate. But by refusing to engage, you take away their control. Narcissists are used to getting reactions from others, and when they don't get one from you, it can throw them off balance. Here's the kicker. The more you resist their attempts to manipulate you, the more frustrated they'll become. Eventually, their need for attention and validation will become too exhausting for them, and they may start seeking it elsewhere. Protect your emotional health. Dealing with a narcissist can take a toll on your emotional well-being. Narcissists are often emotionally draining because they constantly demand attention and validation. They can wear you down by making everything about them, leaving little room for your needs. It's essential to protect your emotional health in these situations. Prioritize self-care and make time for activities that recharge your batteries. Surround yourself with supportive people who understand what you're going through. Having a strong support system can help you maintain perspective and give you the strength to keep your distance from the narcissist. Another important aspect of protecting your emotional health is not internalizing their behavior. Narcissists often use insults, belittling comments, and emotional abuse to make you feel inadequate. Don't buy into their narrative. Recognize that their disrespect is a reflection of their inner turmoil, not your worth. Know when to walk away. Sometimes the best way to handle a narcissist is to walk away. This can be especially difficult if you've invested a lot of time and energy into the relationship, whether it's personal, professional, or familial. But sometimes, the only way to reclaim your peace is to cut ties completely. If the narcissist continues to disrespect you despite your best efforts to set boundaries and protect yourself, it may be time to step away. This can be incredibly freeing, though it may feel daunting at first. But when you stop engaging with a narcissist, you open up space in your life for healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Walking away doesn't mean giving up. It means taking control of your life and making a decision to prioritize your well-being over toxic interactions. You might be wondering, what happens next once you've put these strategies into practice? Surprisingly, when you start setting boundaries and refusing to engage with a narcissist's manipulation, you may notice a shift in their behavior. They may start treating you with more respect, or at the very least, stop disrespecting you as much. Narcissists are highly attuned to power dynamics, and when they realize they can no longer control you, they may begin to back off. It's not always the outcome you expect, but it's one that can lead to a healthier dynamic. And in some cases, they may even start to admire you for not tolerating their behavior. However, remember that this shift is not a sign of genuine respect or growth on their part. It's just a reflection of their need to maintain control. Whether they change or not, your goal is not to change them, but to protect yourself from their harmful behavior. Dealing with a narcissist who disrespects you is a challenge, but it's not insurmountable. By setting boundaries, disengaging from their drama, and protecting your emotional health, you can navigate these interactions with confidence and grace. And remember, you're worth far more than the disrespect they try to dish out. When you stand up for yourself, you send a powerful message that you won't tolerate their behavior. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who needs to hear it. Keep in mind that you are stronger than you think, and you deserve respect and kindness in every relationship. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.